This time, the chair recognizes Councilwoman Blackwell, who will present a resolution acknowledging the PennAssist Program-Bridging the Gap from High School to Building Trades, with Steve Grulick, Anthony Wigglesworth, Dr. William Height, and those accompanying them. Please join the Councilwoman at the podium. And joining the Councilwoman, we have Councilman Greenlee. Councilwoman is suggesting that everybody come up. All right.
Thank you. So we're asking all of Labor, all of Penn, Dr. Height, the school district, Della Clark, my partner, all who are here, and Kenyatta thought he started something, but we have everybody included because this resolution will affect all our districts. It's not just Jannie Blackwell and West and Southwest. This is a city-wide change, and that is why everybody, we're asking everybody to read a part. Blondell, please start us out. Sure.
I would add my editorial comment that this is a citywide sea change, wherein the entire city, when done right and under Councilwoman Blackwell's leadership, I am sure it will be done right. I had the good fortune to work in Harrisburg as a legislative aide when Senator Casey's father was governor. And I often heard him say, the question is, and what did you do with the power when you had it? Councilwoman Blackwell has pulled together an unprecedented group of stakeholders who, under her leadership, I am sure will get it right when it comes to ensuring that young people in the school district end up with skills that they can get them a job and move them, and so that we can reduce that 25% poverty rate. This matters, and I congratulate Councilwoman Blackwell for that. Acknowledging and commending the University of Pennsylvania, L.F. Driscoll, the School District of Philadelphia, and the Philadelphia Building Trades Council for their establishment of the unprecedented PennAssist Program, Bridging the Gap from High School to Building Trades. PennAssist Program, Bridging the Gap from High School to Building Trades. An unprecedented effort to promote and support our city's youth in their pursuit of careers in the building trades.
Whereas Penn Medicine is developing a new state-of-the-arts hospital to be known as the New Patient Pavilion in the University City area of the 3rd Council District in the city of Philadelphia. And
whereas the development of the hospital will provide significant economic opportunities for residents and businesses in the city of Philadelphia and the region, and
whereas minority and women workers and minority and women-owned businesses have often not had equal opportunity to work on construction projects occurring in the city, and
whereas the School District of Philadelphia Career and Technical Education, CTE, programs in construction are half empty because graduates have not been able to find work as apprentice or continue their building trades education by getting into union apprenticeship programs, and
whereas in October 2016, the director of the CTE program testified in council that the district views City Council as an important partner and requested that council advocate for the building trade unions to partner with the district's CTE programs to increase student access to the union apprenticeship programs, and
whereas the University of Pennsylvania, its construction manager, L.F. Driscoll, the Philadelphia Building Trades Council, and the School District of Philadelphia have collaborated to create the PennAssist Program to provide a pathway to union apprenticeship for graduates of CTE and other pre-apprenticeship programs to promote workforce diversity on Penn construction projects and construction projects around the city. And
Whereas under the program, 2017 CTE graduates can enroll after completing a CTE program focused on a career in the building trades. An information session will be provided at each of the CTE locations to inform students of the program. All interested students can sign up and
whereas students will undergo a skills assessment and receive help obtaining a driver's license. Students will participate in a 2 to 3 week boot camp to begin July 2017, where they will receive basic math and work with skills training, as well as OSHA training. The skills assessment and boot camp results will aid in PennAssist team of students to identify the trades most suitable for each student. All students will receive a small stipend to cover the cost of lunch and transportation for the duration of the boot camp. And
Thank you, Councilwoman Blackwell. Whereas, following the boot camp, the PennAssist team will pair each student with the most aligned trade and trade contractor, and the student will begin to work on a Penn medicine or Penn construction project where students will perform work of a first-year apprentice and receive pay of $16.50 an hour. And
a point of personal privilege, I'm a 26-year member of the Philadelphia Building Trades, and I could not be prouder than this moment here today. The building trades have had partners with the school district and a lot of nonprofits throughout its years, and its end users, its institutions, but it took leadership of Councilwoman Blackwell. Thank you, Councilwoman Blackwell, the business manager of Philadelphia Building Trades, John Doherty, to put these pieces together in one agreement like this. Is historic, and I am extremely proud, as you all should be, to present this resolution here today as we stand with all members of City Council. Whereas, during the 12 months of the program, students will have the opportunity to sit for an apprenticeship test in their trade choice and may access additional math and work skill training through the General Builders Contractors Association.
If a student misses the scheduled test, the Philadelphia Building Trades Council will allow for an apprentice test to be administered to a student outside the regular testing schedule. Students who pass the test will join the union and continue working in the building trade. And
whereas the program is planned for the 2017 CTE graduates, and it is intended to be continued into the future, and is further intended to be expanded to include future graduates and other young Philadelphians outside the CTE program. Now, therefore, be it.
Resolved that City Council hereby acknowledges and commends the University of Pennsylvania, L.F. Driscoll, the School District of Philadelphia, and the Philadelphia Building Trades Council for their establishment of the PennAssist Program, Bridging the Gap from High School to Building Trades, and
further resolved that an engrossed copy of this resolution be presented as an expression of City Council's sincere thanks and gratitude for this unprecedented effort to promote and support city youth in their pursuit of careers in building trades. And let's give another huge round of applause for Councilwoman Jannie Blackwell and her leadership.
And the chair recognizes Steve Grillick, Anthony Wigglesworth, and Dr. William Height, in that particular order. Whatever order you want.
Thank you, Council President Clark. Thank you, members of City Council, in particular, Councilwoman Blackwell, for making sure that the school district was a part of this work. And one thing that we have always and continue to do is to ensure that our young people have opportunities. And this type of partnership creates those opportunities for young people coming directly out of high school. It gives them opportunities to work in the field of building trades. And the fact that 2017 graduates, once they graduate from one of our CTE programs, has a direct pathway into this type of opportunity is very exciting, and a very exciting day for the students in the city of Philadelphia and the school district of Philadelphia. And so once again, to all of the individuals who were involved, thank you, LF Driscoll, Building Trades, University of Pennsylvania. Thank you to my colleague in the CTE office and all of the other individuals who made this happen. But more importantly, thank you, Councilwoman Blackwell, for making us a part of this very important initiative.
Good morning. I'm Steve Grulich with Penn Medicine, and on behalf of Penn and Penn Medicine, I would just like to thank Council for this honor, and especially like to thank Councilwoman Blackwell for her leadership in this and for her passion for bringing and for getting young Philadelphian students into the building trades. I believe that behind every successful program is a strong partnership. And as has been noted here, I'd just like to acknowledge the School District of Philadelphia, the General Building Contractors Association, Philadelphia Building Trades Council, Built Right, and LF Driscoll for partnering with Penn Medicine on this program. And so I think I speak for all of us when I say we look forward to starting this, implementing this program, and seeing its fruits in the youth of the city of Philadelphia. Thank you.
Good morning. It's not good evening yet. What you see up here is a manifestation of the process that we engaged in to come up with this program, starting with the persistence and the challenges that were thrown out by Councilwoman Blackwell. A large group of us got together to figure out how to make a better process to allow our young men and young women in the city of Philadelphia who are in our public schools access to our Building Trades Council unions. The Building Trades Council and its affiliates is foursquare behind this program. There is a belief that this is the way to find our talented, and I want to emphasize talented, young men and young women to find their way into our building trades unions. Some do now, more will in the future. I want to thank my partners in this process, the Philadelphia Building Construction Trades Council, LF Driscoll, Penn Medicine, the University of Pennsylvania, and the School District of Philadelphia's CTE program for what I think will be an extremely effective way to move people into family-sustaining jobs. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'd like to ask Della Clark and John Christmas to join me here. These are my partners along with Stan Straughter, who had to go to Jersey today on another issue. And all of those who are here have not been introduced. We have Sam Staten, Local 332, and other members who are here who've come to show all of their support. We invite them to stand. Any of you have come from labor. Thank you, Sam, as well. And let me say that Tony Wigglesworth and I got moved because I think of Lucian Blackwell. As all of you know, this is a labor town. We can't do it without one another. We couldn't do it, of course, without the kids, Dr. Height. We couldn't do it without all of you. And we included all of you in this resolution because it affects all of us in our neighborhoods and in our schools. And Tony Wigglesworth and I worked years ago when Lucian was still alive, and we had the Lucian E. Blackwell Apprenticeship Program before the economy hit, and we lost that program with Penn. And I'm just moved today that we're all here together and that we prove no matter how much we can agree or disagree, we can come together to improve the quality of life, help youngsters, help people in neighborhoods, because some people have already graduated who want to take the test, and they're not children. And but it's an open program so that we can make life better. We can do better in all jobs. We can do better across the board when it comes to employment. And I move today, and I say, God, thank you, Lord. God bless you.
And council will be at ease. You gotta move down here and take pictures. Photo op. You gotta memorialize it.